Alright everyone, I wanted to post this update on these potatoes which we did in seed trays. And I just scooped the eye out and a piece of the potato, which was approximately like a teaspoon worth, so an extremely small piece. The reason I did this experiment, it's a twofold experiment, I guess three actually. Number one, how small of a piece can you take when removing the eye from the potato? Because during the Great Depression, folks would remove the smallest piece possible and they would save the rest of the potato for eating, baking, making cream potato soup, whatever. So this is what I'm doing here, trying to put that method to the test, and I've got a whole bucket of potatoes inside that I cut seed from the other day that are all left. So 5 gallons full of good potatoes. And it was amazing when I was cutting out the individual eyes how many plants. I ended up with about 180 plants. So, but the second, the second part of this experiment is if you're having if you're having a lot of rain or something, and potatoes tend to rot in the ground, or if you can't get them in when you want to, I'd like to know, is it viable to plant them in seed trays, get an early jump even on the cold the cold weather, so that they're ready to go in the ground, when daytime or nighttime temperatures stabilize. But I wondered, could they even be transplanted? And normally you would never want to pull the root, pull a plant up by the stalk. Sorry there. But let's take a look at this one. It's got a healthy root system, and somewhere on it, you even see a little baby potato beginning to develop there. Now, of course, you don't want potatoes to be out in the sun. That's the reason why we hill them up and everything, to keep the tuber itself from becoming sunburnt. But you can clearly see there that this method is at least working enough to form a good root system, and even some of the tubers are beginning to develop. I guess I don't have any more that seem very loose, so let's check this one out. I think we'll be having a tuber develop there. Beautiful root system. Again, don't ever be doing what I'm doing, holding these plants by the stem. I know that's wrong, guys. I know. But here I've got, just from one potato, I've got 12 potato plants. And that was just part of the experiment. So the third part is, how do they survive transplanting? Looking to find that out. You can see that these potatoes actually are beginning to flower. And usually when they begin to flower, it's my understanding they begin to put out tubers. So they're already going to flower. So I wanted to, I guess when I go back on YouTube, I'll be able to put in the description how long it's been, because I posted that video for you guys a while ago. But certainly they can grow and develop thriving roots, and even begin to put together potatoes inside one of these trays. And that makes sense, because if they grow in a container, why would they not grow in a just smaller container? So let's see how they transplant, and I'll be getting back to you guys on that. God bless you all.